The game between Alexander Grischuk and Nepomniachtchi finished in a draw after a long fight, and of course the first question is about the opening stage. Who was surprised?
No, H3 is pretty much novelty. I think not a single competent player played it. There were some games of complete amateurs. Okay, Black has of course many good ways. And this one was, I thought, a bit dangerous. Here even G5 is interesting, just to prevent F4.
Just to get mated here somehow.
No.
I mean H4?
Yeah, H6 or even F6.
So like Rook B3.
Yes, but...
No, but G5 never crossed my mind.
Here, critical moment. I should either go to this endgame or try Queen B4.
Queen B4 is pretty much the same, yeah. So I just take on F4.
Yes, but then I think maybe it's better for me because I will take.
Yeah, relatively better edition, but I mean in general, if I'm in time with B5, A5, A4, just to kick the bishop.
But how you play?
Just first question: what if I just, well, perhaps the same, like Rook E8? I mean, okay, but here I think maybe Rook E5 already makes some sense. Because I was afraid of to play Rook E5 because your Rook is going to C7.
Yes,
yeah?
and yes.
And here maybe okay, Rook D4, E6, and B5 shouldn't be.
Maybe.
Well, it's pretty much unclear, but yeah, White is pressing, but I don't think it's anything.
But
superior.
Also, I thought Queen F6 was possible, and I calculated some strange line. I mean, for me it was very natural. I like this, and Black takes.
Bishop H3, yeah.
Bishop H3 takes Rook C8, and okay.
Yeah, always Queen G5 check. Yeah, should be fine for Black. Yeah.
And I am okay.
Yeah, I can also include Queen G5 check, yeah, just to make sure King goes straight front.
So okay, so I went for this, and this is.
But this I felt like only dangerous moment.
Either clearly better for White or just not better at all. It's very hard to get some in-between situation.
Yeah, I also thought like maybe it's just at some point if I play incorrectly, I'm maybe just losing because if White managed to play put E5, D6 is like very ugly. But I think Rook E8, I calculated it while Sasha was thinking, and then okay, like Bishop B5. First, I wanted to play just Rook E5, maybe more unclear. But I mean, okay, then
G5 was also possible.
I mean, okay, a lot of moves here. Yeah, so Rook E5, idea F5, and so on. But I thought like
a lot of moves.
Okay, Rook G8 and Rook E5.
E5 and G5.
No, that's already 3, yeah. So 3 is okay.
It's quite a lot.
How do they count in L times? Yeah, wow, 1, 2, and then a lot. I mean, like.
Where?
Like first people, they counted like 1, 2, and then a lot. So I'm just like them, just like them. Yes, 1, 2, and a lot.
If it's more than 2, then it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, but Rook D8, I thought like, this way like Rook E1 is a little bit gamble because I wasn't sure like, who is better. So clearly, okay, White can always like take on F7 at some point, yeah, and just finish the game. But I don't know. So what happened there? Rook D8, Rook F1. Yeah, this is pretty much forced. So here after Bishop C4, I think another way was just to play like this. Bishop E8, E5, I don't know, maybe B5,
Bishop B6,
A5.
D6.
So here you're in time to play D6, yeah? No, I thought I thought somehow...
The only way.
Yeah, but it's very logical. So here I wanted... First I had some delusion that I can play on this because of some tactics and D3 pawn, but then, okay, I quickly understood, like, okay, if White want to stop the game, I just play D6 anytime and it's done. So I also was calculating this line, like E5, Bishop C4, E6, and here maybe I can take on D5. But I somehow thought that this is too much. But maybe it's maybe this is also just all right here, like takes on F7, King F8, and maybe here Black is, I don't know, perhaps even better because okay, there is an extra pawn.
But I had Rook C2.
Rook C2 B5?
Take D4.
Which moment?
No, instead of E6.
Yeah. No, I mean instead of E6, yes. No, but I was. No, of course, yeah. Bishop C4. You mean here?
No, here I have Rook C2.
Yeah, Rook C2, B5, Rook D4. Yeah, Rook D4, Rook C5, just a draw. Yeah, of course. Okay, but once again, Black should like play carefully, and White can make a draw anytime. Yeah, but this was sort of unclear. Yeah, Sasha went for some gamble.
Okay, this was very important.
Yeah, this is a bit.
Does it work exactly? But we both thought the same thing. So black now can choose if white rook will be on a6 or on b5, but let's say it goes
Yeah.
like this.
No, first rook c1 check
yes,
is more precise. Yeah.
before,
Okay,
it doesn't
include.
matter.
Rook c2.
Rook c2. King
And here,
g3.
yeah, from distance, I thought like rook c2 and black is even maybe better.
Yeah,
but then okay, king
it
g3
seems
is
that
very
king
tricky.
g3 and white is much better.
But also,
probably-
I can play b8 too. I thought like b8 is the way out, and then rook c3 and rook e3. Just go for the pawn. But this is, I mean, this might become shaky already.
check.
Rook
And okay, now if I go somewhere, black goes back. So
Yeah.
only tries rook f3, d3, and now the main
Yeah.
line goes like this: d2, rook b1, rook c1, rook f1, rook c8.
b first maybe also makes sense. Yeah.
What?
After rook c3, rook f3.
No, ba rook is.
B rook e4. Yeah, I think.
What rook a5?
I don't know.
Okay, so basically this line, and now d7 doesn't work because of check.
Yeah.
And then rook b8, and so I take rook c1, d7, d1, check, king g7, d8,
And queen e1. Yeah.
queen e1 check. And
Maybe
at
black.
the very
Yeah.
least, there is no way.
No,
white
I
can
think
win,
it's
or
just
probably
just
he
like
loses, so-
just made by force.
So okay, so I just tried to spin a roulette with the move I made
Yeah, this
Well,
was
that's
like a5, d6.
because I could take and make a draw. Okay, so rook f7, just I don't know, just try to avoid draw because I thought black can take a4.
Yeah, a4 bishop d5, but here it was
d5,
like
d3.
just unclear. So maybe I mean maybe rook c1, king f2, rook d6 is like let's say the safe way. But then okay, rook d7, rook d5.
c1, rook f1,
Okay.
1-0.
King h8 is not considered.
Good to know.
So king f2.
You see, a lot of tactics were waiting
Rook
for me.
f8, and now I don't know, I can take and play king e3 or maybe check.
Yeah, I thought like just takes and then king e3, and then I couldn't see like how do I actually
I
prevent
don't know,
you
it's
from.
a bit like my yesterday's game.
Yeah, but this is because I saw
Okay,
it.
I,
This
I
was,
don't believe it's good for white, but
It's not bad
okay,
either.
just to avoid the draw.
but
Just,
it's not bad either, because I can't prevent you from playing e5. That's a problem. Once you
Maybe
put it on e5, I mean, okay, I'm already never fighting for a win here.
maybe it's yeah.
So like d2, I thought like d2, king d2, and here some move, but I mean, okay, then rook d8, then e5, and I don't have, let's say, I want to have rook c5 after e5, but I can't be the same time on c8 and on d8 provoking this move. So maybe d2, king e8?
Okay, then you can just play king 8.
Yeah,
King
but
D3,
okay, this is the same, and
D7,
king is in
D5.
time. Yeah, so this is, I thought like this is only the way to lose, like for black, and
Well, maybe, but I left myself 2 minutes, and yeah,
it was a nice try, of course.
but even this doesn't work. He just played.
No, but somehow I thought that I will have. This was a nice draw, like bishop b3, and then d3, d7, rook c1.
What?
I mean, I could this takes on b3. How it was in the game was another nice draw, I guess. Yeah, bishop b3, and here d3. So d7 is the move, I guess. Rook c1, king h2, and d2. Rook f8, king g7, rook f7,
It's too
king,
fast.
king g8. Yeah, this also was a draw, but I thought maybe for a moment I thought like okay, well maybe I'm winning or something, but like promoting the queen just in time. Yeah, but I mean okay, as it was in the game, I also just missed rook e2
Also,
move.
this is a draw always. This is always a draw.
Yeah, but here rook f8, I think no.
Rook d2.
No, not here. Okay, it doesn't matter. So since I didn't see anything,
Okay, and then it's just.
yeah, well maybe I could do something, but I didn't see any ideas. I think it's just a dead draw.
But with this opening, let's say novelty, were you surprised? I mean,
Well,
can you
since
see you
I-
solve these problems?
I think I only, created some problems for myself. So it looks like completely, I don't know, completely nothing. So like this bishop c4 move, okay, clearly queen d4 is like some well-known position that and white is down at tempi, which doesn't seem to be good. And well, after bishop c4, well, I mean, okay, e5 is principal, but then, okay, maybe g5 was quite an interesting move, but I just didn't see g5 at all. So it was like, g5 is a shocker for me. But I felt like, you know, white always has initiative, and I can never be really better if white doesn't, you know, go too crazy.
Yeah, Sasha, you also said that it reminded you the game of yesterday. Were you not afraid to overpress at some point?
But it didn't matter, lose, draw.
Yeah.
But it's like Sasha would be from the opposite side with the bishop, so which was some bad news for me if I go for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Sasha, many spectators and journalists are asking what happened to your hand.
No, just broke a finger and that's it.
You were fighting with someone,
No.
or just what happened?
No, nothing worth speaking about, talking about.
Yeah, and also, how did you spend the last year actually between these two candidates tournament? To make it short, let's say.
Like
You-
everyone, I think, yeah.
No, I mean, there were different stories, I would say.
Kind of 1 year of suffering. Yeah.
Did you prepare the whole year for the tournament, or you have done something else? Could you
No,
take an
but
advantage?
I don't understand
of it?
because we always prepare a bit. It's okay, so it's, I never understand those questions.
But it's
Like
the first time I asked.
specifically prepared since it was finally announced, yeah. But we always look something, you know, look games.
Any questions? Есть ли вопросы у журналистов?
I have a question for both of players, Jan and Alexander, and if it's possible for Anish and Van Hau, who also finished their game. Many spectators and journalists noticed that almost every player has a different chair. What was wrong with the green chairs from last part of the tournament? And are you happy with your current chair? And Anish with his famous sofa.
Oh, so
Yes.
Thought we,
I thought Anish is going to answer for us all.
I'm taking over press conference when I'm not there, yeah?
Yes, there. Yes.
no, I think it's just everything about this tournament is absurd. So we are adding, you know, another dimension of this absurdity. So everyone has a different chair.
Yes. Also, if you could describe the first part of the tournament, and if you make a movie about it, would it be a drama or thriller?
I thought maybe you wanted me to, describe the chair, yeah, but
Sorry, I forgot about yours.
yeah.
Sorry.
no, I mean it doesn't matter what was the first half since it's resumed, so it's like it will only be counted after the last round, and then we can summarize.
See? Sasha? How would you say it? No, not about chairs, but about the second question. Which kind of movie you would do about the first?
Farce.
Farce? Okay. It would be farce. Thank you for participating in the press conference. Good luck for players in the next rounds.
Thank you.